Ooh,
Honey, we really
baby.
scraped the sides with this one.
Yeah, mama, she gonna get them walls. We have an incredible guest this week. It's such a fun episode.
Yes, we talk about musical theater. We talk about Victoria's Secret. We talk about merchandising, and we do talk about anal butt sex and big ass dicks.
And a little bit of poo. Enjoy this episode with our wonderful guest, Rocco Steele. Who's actually so incredible. I'm in love. I'm in love.
Man of mystery.
If he wasn't married,
actually,
I'd be
he was
popping these dinchies out and sucking on that hog.
Oh my God. Okay. Enjoy it.
Forever. Dog.
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom, you end up with us. Sloppy seconds. Oh, diva. Our number is 213-536-9180. Our email is sloppysecondspot@gmail.com. Now on with the show. Hi, you sloppy, you stupid, live like you, not live like you, dirty, live like you, stupid, live like you. Are you ready for some sloppy seconds with Big Dipper and Meatball? I'm Big Dipper and that's Meatball. And welcome back to Sloppy Seconds with Big Dipper and Meatball.
are you selling micro machines, Meatball? That was very
did
fast.
a voice. I just did a what do you call that? A voiceover job where I had to speak like super, super, super fast. And I just have been practicing doing it because I really want to be at the end of like a commercial being like, oh, the side effects may kill you. It's all going to kill you.
And it's all about enunciation. You know
well,
what I mean?
That's not what I'm known for. I'm more of an Ariana Grande when it comes to my syllables.
Arianti? She's giving very Ariani?
She's giving very Ariani. Well,
I'm excited. We're starting off. We have a very exciting guest for the first guest of 2022. Huge.
Enormous.
One might even say enormous.
Too big.
You've probably jerked off to him. He's big, and we mean a big deal in the porn industry. Award-winning adult film star. Please welcome Rocco Steele.
Hello.
Hello. How are
How
you?
are you? Was that a lot for you?
Were you waiting for
We
the
really
applause?
went from 0 to 100 on you there, didn't we?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I was supposed to talk at that moment. So
Yes. You're our guest here to talk today.
well, hello. It's great to be here. Thank you for such an awesome introduction.
You're very
Thank
welcome.
you for coming. We know you're very busy.
Not so busy these days at all. I'm like hiding out in a hotel room in Washington,
I
D.C.
was going to ask about the wallpaper.
Yeah.
It must be a very nice hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a boutique hotel to me.
It's very much very boutique.
Listen, don't give your location away.
Yeah,
you know
don't
they'll
tell
be knocking
anyone.
on your door.
Trust. Yeah.
Are you having a wonderful New Year?
You know, I'm trying to stay positive, while staying negative, COVID negative. I am actually like stuck in the United States right now because I live in Morocco right now, and I had to leave early December for some commitments and a sick parent. And I got locked out because Morocco closed down their borders because of COVID, and now I can't get back. So I've been here. Tomorrow will be 6 weeks. And,
Oh my God.
And what did you pack for? A 1 week trip or something like that?
oh my God! So like my trip
You miss your
started.
jammies?
Yeah, no, my trip started in Brazil because I had a gig in Brazil on a cruise ship. And so I've got all of that like cruise wear, like, flip-flops, swimsuits, tank tops, like a whole
Fairy
summer's
wings, the whole thing. Yeah.
clacking fans.
Oh,
So like then I didn't expect to have to stay. So I expected to go back to Morocco at the end of the cruise. So I did not pack any winter gear at all. I have two pairs of pants that I brought to go out to dinner, like on the cruise and stuff like that. And but no jackets, nothing warm at all. I mean, like a couple t-shirts. And so anyway, blah, blah, blah. I had to like repurchase like a winter wardrobe.
As the kids say, it's giving new wardrobe for winter. So the Morocco question I'm curious about, like, I don't know what I assume you do everything on the up and up. Like, are you an expat? Are you a permanent resident over there? Like, how does that work? I know so many people at a certain point in their life, like, leave the States and live somewhere else. Was that complicated? Is that hard? Are you married?
Yeah. So without giving away too much information for my own like safety and security.
Yes, absolutely.
And my husband's. I am married. I've been married like 4.5 years now.
Nice.
And
nice.
we bounced around for his job. So that's starting about 2 years ago. We started living overseas, and we've lived in like 3 different countries in the last 2 years.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. And, it's like when I was younger, I decided I was going to do one of 2 things, go to law school or join the Peace Corps. And law school won. But I've always had that like itch to like live abroad ever since. And so when I married my husband and I kind of knew that like his job would take us overseas, I was like, yeah, I'm hooking this one.
Listen, as the days go by, America is not the ideal place to be.
Absolutely
and I know,
not.
listen, I know that comes from a definite place of privilege, but the more we grow up in it and the more we sort of see how the systems work, we're like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. And, it's been a real gift because it allows me to, experience other cultures and see other perspectives and realize that the American way is not the only way. And like I lived in Haiti last year for a year. So
wow.
That was, a perspective. So like, anytime I caught myself complaining about anything, I would check myself, and I still do as a result of that. So I feel it's just been a real gift to be able to, like I said, experience the way other people live their lives.
That's so cool.
No.
But I just want to go back to something that you said a minute ago. So you went to law school? Are you a lawyer? Are you a sexy lawyer?
I went to law school. I graduated from law school.
Good. I got a couple lawsuits up in the air. Now tell me about that. I'm just
Yeah, so
like, how easy is it to get off on a hit and run? When there's security cam footage and they have the imprint of his face on their car in the full makeup.
Right. So what happened was I went to law school, and towards the end of my law school career, I started doing a lot of drugs. And I'd always been a big drinker, but I was doing a lot of drugs and drinking, and I was a mess. And I went to law school in Ohio, and then right after law school, I moved to New York City because I wanted to be a big New York City criminal defense attorney. I worked for the public defender's office when I was in law school, and that's all I wanted to do.
Oh my
I just wanted to like be a public defender. And then the problem is you can't study and pass the bar exam if you're a big coke head. Like that's
Hear it here first, Meatball.
Well, tell that to Kim Kardashian.
So
Girl, she doesn't do coke.
Is she in law school?
She
Didn't she
passed
pass
the baby bar in LA.
The baby bar?
She passed the baby bar on her 3rd try, or something like that.
I didn't know it took 3 times. And yeah,
I think with the baby bar, it actually takes a lot of people multiple times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
But she's fucking rich. She had like full-time at-home tutors, and like, not to say that, she didn't scam her way into the test. She studied and learned, and like, that's fucking challenging. I could never do that, but like, yeah, she just passed.
Oh no.
I feel really stupid. I feel really stupid right now.
Oh,
so you didn't, what you're saying
I did
is
not
that
pass.
you did not pass the bar. Did you take it?
Okay. I took it 2.5 times. So like, the first 2 times.
Just in this halftime.
She passed out in the middle.
Yeah. So the first 2 times I officially took it, I sat for both 2-day. I mean, they're 2-day exams, right?
Oh,
so
Jesus.
2-day long exams. Failed miserably both times, and then the 3rd time, I was studying for it. I took review courses every single time. And they're not cheap. And so the 3rd time I was studying for it, and like a week before the exam, I was taking my practice test. And my practice test, the scores were no better than the first 2 times I took the bar exam. So I said, that's it. I'm putting this on the shelf. And that was right around the end of my using. So I got sober right around that time. And to be honest, like my life just took a completely different turn, and I never went back to it. So,
And you've been sober like over 20 years at this point. Is that true?
23 years last month.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's as
Thank
long
you.
as Meatball has been doing cocaine.
Absolutely.
Work.
Start them young. They
She
never
said,
learn.
8 years old, honey.
No
It's
judgments,
Elmo.
no
It's like
judgments.
garlic, celery, little cocaine. That's the big word for Elmo.
So when did you make the switch? When did you get into porn? I guess. Like,
my
what
God.
was the leap? Because I'm
So-
assuming that when you were doing all the coke and everything, you knew you had an enormous penis. So you said, "Let me put this to use."
Well, so like so I didn't know like I had a big penis until I came out of the closet, and the queen started telling me that I did. So like all my
Wait.
life.
That is shocking.
That doesn't make sense to me. So wait. So were you having sexual relations with women?
No, not really. Okay, so this is why I did not believe I had a big penis. So I was in a fraternity in college, and like we had like communal showers, and I would every morning go to the showers, and I would look at like my fraternity brothers, and I would think I thought they had like humongous penises, and I would look down at mine, and I was like, oh my God, you're so small. I was so embarrassed. But what I wasn't realizing,
KOK for cock. I mean, why is everyone in there got a big old dick?
no, I don't even know that they did. I think it was like the optical illusion of me looking kind of across and then looking down at mine. So from my view, I didn't look that big, and I didn't have any sexual experiences really as a reference point. So this was further kind of like.
I am
Well,
shocked.
no, I had sex.
It is a shocking experience. I also think because you're a bit older than us, and when we, like Meatball and I, when we grew up, we could at a very young age like access porn on the internet and see anything that existed in the world. So we sort of like understood. I just can't imagine swanging what you're swanging and walking around in college and being like, well, I guess it's just a regular dick. I don't know.
Wait, so here's a funny story, and I'm sorry I told this on another podcast, but it's relevant.
That's fine.
It's okay.
People probably don't listen to that show, and they listen to ours. No, I'm just kidding.
So it was every night we'd have every Friday night we'd have fraternity parties, and we would always like pair up with a sorority. This particular night, I was like, I was interested. I didn't know who I was back then, so I was fooling around with making out with girls, but not with guys, because it was the 80s, and it was like, AIDS.
Yeah.
And everybody was like terrified, and it was all about fag bashing and gay bashing and all of that. So I really stayed in the closet, and I belonged to a fraternity that was super straight, except for like, I'm sure there are a couple, but like I know of one guy who's in my fraternity, and he got busted and got kicked out because he got busted having sex in the house. So, but back to the Friday night party with this sorority. After the party, me and two of my fraternity brothers grabbed our, the women that we were going to make out with for the night. We went into our chapter room, and there was 3 couches in a U-shaped formation. We each grabbed a couch, and like we're making out, and like things are getting hot and heavy with me and this girl, and I'm trying to stick it in, and it's not going in. So I thought it was just because I was inexperienced and didn't know where to put it. But on Monday morning, we all came back. Like everybody eats in the same, like it was called the student center, and all the fraternities and sororities all had their own tables, right? So my fraternity brothers are all sitting around this table, and they see me coming in the distance, and they're all yelling at me, and I'm like, what is the commotion? And they're yelling like, Clyde, hey Clyde, hey Clyde. I'm like, what are you talking about? And they're like, yeah, we heard that you couldn't fuck. Her name was Roxanne. We heard you couldn't fuck Roxanne.
What an
Wow, you're
80s
just giving
sorority girl name. That is
Clyde
so
and
perfect.
Roxanne.
Roxanne. So we heard you couldn't fuck Roxanne because your dick was too big. You're hung like a horse. So they started calling me Clyde, short for Clydesdale.
Clydesdale.
Because I'm hung like a horse. So it was.
So shout out to Roxanne for helping you realize
Poor girl.
all
Poor
that
girl.
hog meat just wasn't meant to fit in there.
Wasted,
Jeez.
yeah.
All right.
That's
Well,
insane.
let's take a break.
And we're gonna and you know what? We have a special guest for you after the break. It's Roxanne.
Yeah, we hunted
brought her
we
back.
tracked her down.
Oh my God.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Okay, something about me. I love shopping. If you love shopping too, you have to check out Rakuten.
And all you have to do is shop, 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 shop. And with Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy.
Exactly.
Shop.
Homeware, daily essentials, jeans. We're talking eBay, CVS, and even Levi's.
Ooh, so I can buy a vintage couch, tons of paper towels, and grab a new pair of jeans and still get cash back.
And that's not all. You can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
But Big Dipper, how does this magic work?
Well, I'll tell you. Rakuten is paid by partner stores to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to you, the member.
Rakuten is so real for that.
Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. Don't you want to become one of them?
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app and start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today. Do you want to improve your sleep? Well, listen up and get a Helix.
Whether you sleep on your side, your back, your stomach, Helix makes premium mattresses that are designed to fit your specific sleep style.
You know, now that it's spring, why not upgrade your sleep game and get a Helix mattress?
And you know what?
What?
I can guarantee you that they have a mattress for you with over 20 different styles and models for you to sleep on. I love sleep. I can't get enough of it.
And I love my Helix mattress. So ever since I got the big and tall, I know we go on and on about it, but it's a perfect fit for me. I haven't had a mattress before that I was able to select a model from, and I'm so happy I got to do that with Helix.
And I too have the big and tall model, and it's perfect for my big and tall body. I loved it so much, I got a second one from a guest room.
True.
Yes, baby. And the people are sleeping great in there when they eventually do sleep in there.
Best of all, Helix delivers right to your door with free shipping in the US, and you can get 120-night sleep trial to make sure that it's right for you.
You also get peace of mind because Helix mattresses are backed by a limited lifetime warranty and have been recognized by experts at places like Forbes and Wired. And me. I am a sleep expert too.
Period. Go to helixsleep.com/sloppy to get up to 27% off site-wide during their Memorial Day sale.
That's helixsleep.com/sloppy, and make sure you enter sloppy seconds after checkout so that they know that we sent you.
helixsleep.com/sloppy.
Get yourself a Helix.
We all have days when we want to eat well, but just don't have the time or the energy to plan, shop, and cook.
That's exactly where Factor comes in. They deliver fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs right to your door.
With Factor, you can stay on track with your nutrition goals, whether that's high protein, balanced meals, or overall wellness, without any extra effort.
The meals are fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes, which makes it easy to fit into your routine.
You know, I love coming home after a long day and having a tasty and filling Factor meal. It's waiting for me, and I don't have to worry about shopping. It's quick and easy, and one less thing I need to think about when I get home.
You know, I'm feral for fish right now, and I always get my fix with Factor. I recently had their scampi-styled shrimp and salmon, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint.
So get Factor today and start enjoying delicious and nutritious meals.
Head to factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50 off and use code sloppyseconds50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only, while supplies last until September 27th, 26. See website for more details.
That's factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50, like the number, off. Sloppy Seconds 50 off.
And we're back. That was clean.
Your vocal?
Yeah.
Do you, are you into musical theater, Rocco?
Do you know, Wicked?
God. Yes.
Yay! Wait, have you ever seen Wicked?
Yes.
How many
Not
times?
one of my favorites, but I've seen. Well, I lived in New York City for 20-some years. Plus, I lived in Hell's
Where?
Kitchen.
I lived in New York. You know, I lived in the Lower East Side.
What?
And East Village. Wait.
What
where-
years?
What? Oh,
What year?
2008
A blip.
I
6
was
years after that. I don't know, 10
Yeah.
years ago. Oh my god, I'm old.
Oh my
But
God.
what's your favorite musical?
Okay, so little window into my world. When I was in high school, I was a big musical theater fag, and
Uh-huh.
I had the lead. I had the supporting lead junior year in Rodgers and Hammerstein's Carousel. In junior year, sophomore year was Rodgers and Hammerstein's Carousel. Junior year, I was Fagin in Oliver, so it's considered a lead.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's considered like the adult lead.
You
and
better tell it's
You
considered
gotta
a
get into-
lead.
It's technically considered a lead.
I just want to
even
let you
though
know I had
it's
2 leads in
titular
high
role
school.
of Oliver might also be a
Wait.
lead.
Fagin.
Yeah, Fagin. And then my senior year, we did Wonderful Town. And I
don't
was
think I know Wonderful Town.
It's with Rosalind Russell. You know Rosalind, the Queen, Russell.
So
I know
you-
Idina Menzel.
I'm
you
old school.
have a singing voice, huh?
I did. I
You do have a
anymore.
beautiful voice. Have you ever done any voice work?
I didn't. I always wanted to. I took voiceover lessons when I graduated from law school and I moved to New York, and in between the whole using and studying for the bar exam, I also took voiceover lessons, but I never did anything with it.
What's your go-to musical theater song?
Well, I love chorus line. I love a chorus line.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I'm a 70s queen, so I love.
You have a little offering for our listeners?
God, I hope I get it.
Come on.
I hope I get it.
No,
How many
dance,
people does he need?
Dance,
You're gonna
dance
say
10 looks
Dance
3.
10 looks 3.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
you're gonna say.
Tits.
Tits.
And ass. Oh my goodness.
Mama's a fancy bear. Wow.
Yes.
I feel like the next endeavor, it would just be a shocking moment to have a record of you singing.
Right.
Like, I feel like there would be there's something to that. Like, what about a porn musical?
You have to do a porn
Well,
musical.
there is one right now that's trying to make it to Broadway. So
No.
Whoa,
I mean, like
whoa.
a porno musical that people can watch at home, jerk off to.
Oh,
and it
Like
has
you're singing
singing
while
in
you're
it.
fucking.
Not a
Oh.
musical about the porn industry.
You better go
Oh.
deeper. You better go deeper.
Yeah, or there's like the daddy song that's like, "Daddy's gonna fuck you out the window." You know what I mean?
You're onto something.
Yeah, we'll start
Well,
workshopping.
Yeah.
you'll
do a
workshop. You'll be the
format.
lead. Okay.
We'll
Okay,
be
okay,
the
okay.
lead. No, the adult lead will go to the male adult lead will go. Okay,
We can
so,
film it all at CCBC. Okay.
Yes.
What is that? Oh, in Palm Springs.
Yes.
Yes.
We're pitching them. We want to do a live podcast recording there and
Oh,
like an
cute.
after party
With everybody
at
like fucking in the
CCBC.
background.
Absolutely.
Little
Why
sound.
not?
So okay, so you grew up doing musical theater. You didn't know you had a big dick until Roxanne helped you see that.
Roxanne.
You went to law school. You moved
Yeah.
to New York. You got sober, and then you were like, "I guess the world needs to see."
Right.
My
I digressed. I totally digressed. So when I got sober, it was suggested that I take the pressure off myself and put the law on the back burner and to get like a sober job.
Got
I got a
You
job
started
which
fucking meth heads. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
no,
Just kidding.
I got a job in like corporate retail. I worked for a very large retail chain at their corporate offices in New York City. And I did like corporate level visual merchandising. So I was the one that would design the windows and design the store interiors and then order all the props for the stores and ship it out.
J.
to the
Crew? When Meatball worked at J. Crew?
Was it a
No,
J. Crew?
if I told you, you're going to be like, this is just going to set you guys over the edge.
We can
Between the
believe it.
musical theater and what else we got? Musical
You
theater.
just don't
H&M.
come across as this faggy, but here it is.
Ready? You ready?
Yeah.
For it?
What?
Victoria's Secret.
I have to go.
Did
Here's
you
the
just imagine Roxanne the whole time?
Oh my God!
You were like, wow,
Actually,
her body.
I worked for the beauty division.
Okay.
So the lingerie division was in Columbus, Ohio. I worked for the beauty division.
Yeah, my aunt used to work for that big conglomerate with that fucking billionaire dude. She went to dinner at his house one time, and they have one of the dining tables that when your first course is done, you sort of scoot your chair back. The entire table lowers, the floor closes, then they reset it with the next course, and then it lifts back up.
I don't doubt
what's that guy's
it at
name?
all.
Les Wexner?
Les
or something
Wexner.
Yeah.
He's like the who's the guy that just like who was a rich guy that like was like the lecherous rich guy with all the teenage women.
Jeffrey Epstein?
Jeffrey Epstein.
He's like the Jeffrey. I shouldn't say that.
No, you shouldn't.
No, you shouldn't say that. But doesn't he own? It's limited to Abercrombie & Fitch, Victoria's Secret, Bath and Body Works, Express. Isn't it all of those
Back
stores?
then, it was all of those things. But
all the mall stores.
He sold off like Abercrombie. He sold off. It's now down to just like Bath and Body and Victoria's Secret.
That's crazy.
I think. Yeah, but he sold off a lot of that.
So when did
you're doing
get
merchandising. Yeah.
So I'm
Did you
doing
get
like
scouted?
corporate.
Did you?
So no, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, I love your questions.
No, I love you talking.
Meatball, show us your hands. Show us your hands.
It's just like dripping.
Dripping. But okay, so just jump to the porn, the entrance to the porn. Did someone, were you fucking someone and they were like,
no,
gotta film
it? No, back then, back in like the early 2010s, it was all, there were no Grinder, blah, blah, blah. There was Manhunt. I don't know why when I say Manhunt, I want to say Manhunty.
Well, it's because of the musical theater in you. That's
full of
yeah. So Manhunt was the place where you met people. You put your profile up and blah, blah, blah. And that was the app, or like, it wasn't even an app.
It was like a website.
Yeah,
I remember
it was a website. So
still is.
Studios would go there. Oh, I don't think it exists anymore.
Really?
Oh, it's like Logo.
I don't know. But anyway, studios would go there and they'd see my pictures and then they'd contact me and ask me to do porn. And I always said, no. And this went on for like years. And so finally in 2014, I'd had enough of merchandising, enough of corporate life. And I just quit my job. And I just thought I was just kind of the mentality of like the universe will always provide. But I was living in New York City.
Bold.
Living in New York City.
Big dick energy is what that is.
New York City rent. And I was like, something's got to give soon. So I reached out to the studios I had been saying no to all along. And I said, yes, finally. It was.
You said, I've aged. I'm a fine wine. Click that daddy category.
Yeah. So I was.
Were you nervous when you first started?
A little, but like I had like a mentor, and I don't know. You guys are young. You may not remember Ray Dragon. He was like
I remember Ray Dragon,
huge porn star of like the late '90s, early 2000s, and then he owned clothing stores in New York City. So Ray was the first person I reached out to because he was really kind of walking me through it over like the last 2 years. He would keep reaching out to me. I'd say no. And he'd be like, it'll be really easy. We'll do this and blah, blah, blah. So when I finally reached out to him, he was like, yeah, we'll just do a solo movie of just you. If you hate it, you never have to do it again. Walk away from it. If you like it, we can then try one-on-one, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So I did. Like he lived about an hour outside of New York City. I took a train up there one day. I did a solo video. It was really easy. I got my paycheck and I was like, hell yeah, like this is easy money. So I just told them I wanted to continue. And then at that point, I reached out to all the studios that had been reaching out to me.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
And I told them yes. And that was May of 2014. By July of 2014, 2 months later, I had taken a flight to Barcelona for my 50th birthday. I was just turning 50. And I filmed a week-long, like one-a-day movies for Tim Tales.
Oh, my God.
And then
Tim Tales.
Yeah.
Timmy likes to tell those stories.
Yeah, that put me on the map, like internationally. And then I came back. And then a week later, I did the infamous movie with Armand Rizzo. That first Armand Rizzo movie.
Oh, right.
Like he's literally like this big.
Yeah,
and
he's
I'm,
so small.
Yeah, and I'm literally using him as like a flesh jack.
Yeah, you were just throwing him around.
Yeah.
This is insane to me that it all happened so quickly, and then how were you not nervous when there's like, I don't know, how many people are in a room when you're filming a scene? Is it just you and a videographer?
I mean, it's a lot less nowadays, or back then even, because I came in at a time when it was not like the golden age of porn anymore.
Yeah.
Like, the early 2000s were probably the last remaining days of the golden age, right? Like when the paychecks were bigger, like the crew was bigger. And I came in when it was kind of like, they were kind of like down, what do you call it? Like,
underselling, y'all?
Yeah, just like value engineering porn is what
there you go.
Yeah, value engineering. So I mean, like, it's like the videographer, sometimes there's 2 camera people, there might be a lighting assistant, there might be, like, for like the bigger studios like Raging Stallion, for example, there's like a videographer and maybe 2 assistants.
Okay.
Well, it's so interesting that it all happened so quick. I mean, like, there's a reason the phrase "sex sells" is true, and people keep saying it for a long time. This is such it's sort of tangential, but I've been like locked out of my Instagram for a little bit, and so the past couple of days I've just been on Twitter more, and I've been posting.
He's been posting himself in thongs and panties.
But the thing is,
up on the internet.
These are
I had to block him.
These are all photos that I posted in the past on Instagram. I just used Instagram a lot more than I used Twitter in the past. And on Twitter, I was like, well, I'll start posting photos on Twitter. And I just posted these photos that already existed on the internet. I got like 2,000 followers within 3 hours because I put like my ass in a thong. And I'm like, it can really sort of like pick up speed so quickly on Twitter when it's about sex, which is really a fascinating thing.
Totally. Absolutely.
Well, I want to talk about the economics really quickly, because golden age of porn, my understanding, is pre-internet, when every single piece of porn that you watched you had to pay for. It was either in a magazine or a video. There was real money there.
Right.
Then obviously there was the internet boom and everything was like free, but then when people started making their curated sites, sort of like in the heyday of the Sean Cody or the like whatever, before there was like XTube or YouPorn, you could make a lot of money on the internet. When YouPorn and Pornhub and these things came about, I didn't pay for porn for years and years.
Right.
And now the pendulum has swung back, and it feels like people are paying for porn now more because of fan sites and like you have your own website. Oh yeah,
you created your own called my10inches.com. Now, where did you come up with a name like that?
Because I figured Roxanne helped you. She workshopped it. Based on what I've seen, I would call it my 14 inches. I don't believe that's 10, but thank you.
It is 10 inches fully erect. However, it is somehow early on I got the 10 by 7 labeled with it was like a label assigned to me by the industry. So I kind of went with it without ever measuring my circumference, but my circumference is really kind of 8.5, maybe even.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So, and even my
no, go on.
I was saying, like, my underwear brand is even 10.7.
Yeah.
Because I was going off on this 10 by 7 measurement.
10.7 has a better ring than 10.8.5.
Exactly. So I left it. I kept it.
It's almost like 10.4 on a.
But we gotta figure this out, because you're giving out misinformation.
Well,
you don't want people walking around.
Meatball is a scientist, in fact, and will do a study to make sure that your measurements are correct.
Yeah, whip it out. I got a measuring tape over here.
Yeah. I've got a picture with a measuring tape finally, and I keep it on my phone. And when people don't believe me, I just send it to
say, "Here you go." Well, I understand what you were talking about earlier about perception, because I do a lot of fisting, and my hands, I've seen my hands my whole life. So when I look at them, they just look like regular hands.
Yeah.
But my hand, when it's in a fist, is 13 inches around, which is
like a club.
Fairly big. But to me, it just looks like a regular hand. So when people have issue with it, I'm like, Oh, I warned them ahead of time. I said, I hope you're gaping before I show up because we're gonna have an issue if you can't,
Now,
if
do you have
wanna...
to say that to people?
No.
Yeah. No, I do. I have to now.
You don't want to have to sit there and warm them up. That's 30 minutes of your time.
And I also just don't want to be frustrated. I mean, first of all, a bottom goes through a lot of work by the time they get to me. So let's just save them the hassle and the headache of the clean out by just asking a few simple questions beforehand. I ask for pictures. Can I see pictures of you with a giant toy or, a penis, before I even, and then people love to tell me, because I think it used to be, I don't know, maybe it still is a good thing, but not for me. People are like, oh, I'm so tight. Oh, daddy, fuck my tight hole. And I'm like, I'm not getting anywhere near it.
You're like, I went through that with Roxanne. It was too tight.
How often has that happened to you on a porn set where the person is convinced that they can take it, and then you get there and you're like,
or the producer is like, I want this.
I want to pair you with this person, and you're like, not gonna happen.
Well, one movie that actually is still 7 years later very popular is with me and Alan King. This was back when Alan King was a newbie, and he was a tiny little thing. You know that Spanish boy.
I'm looking him up right now.
Yeah, we're doing some Googling here.
Gotta Google Alan, Allen.
It might be A-N or E-N, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I know him from New York.
I've seen him around.
Right? Yeah. So I did a movie with him back, I don't know if you remember Lucio Saints. Lucio Saints had a website. And
with a lot of production design. There's a fancy painting and a plant. It looks like a Moroccan.
The roses.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it was called My Little Prince or something. Or no, I was reading My Little Prince. The Little Prince, right? The book. The Little Prince.
Oh my God.
Anyway, you can't even tell because of the way it was filmed and the way we were kind of made up for it in passion and everything. But I was only about a third of the way in him the entire time.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of face shots. I'm scrolling through it.
But it's a really popular movie. And Alan and I have been trying to have a reunion ever since. But COVID keeps getting in the way. He claims he can take the whole thing now.
Well, I'm sure he can. Time has passed, and it seems like he's taken a lot of dick in between
7 years.
7 years. 7 years. Before we take a break, I want to. We started this path of this line of questioning with the talk about owning your own website or running a fan site versus working for another studio. Do you think that even though things are less accessible with a quick Google and more videos get taken down because they're all behind paywalls, do you think it's better now in 2022 to begin a porn career than it was in 2014 when you started? Or what would your assessment be of that?
God, I have mixed emotions about it. I mean, very selfishly, I don't like that you could just start a porn career that easily. But it's not all about me. So when you think about people who need to make a buck or just want to do it for other reasons or whatever, it's a lot easier nowadays. And for the last 7 years, every couple of days, I get people reaching out to me asking, how do I get started? How do I get started? And 7 years ago, it was hard to tell them how to get started because, you kind of had to be, the studio had to like you,
Right. Because you were in a position where you had
an
invitations.
OnlyFans.
Yeah. So now I just tell people start an OnlyFans and see where it goes. And if you're really popular, then maybe studios will pick you up. And if they don't, you don't need studios anymore.
Because we have a friend who has an OnlyFans who is not looking to have a porn career, but likes to film his sexual encounters, gets permission from people that he films with, makes extra money doing it. Posts a lot on social media, but doesn't, that's not his main goal.
Yeah.
He just happens to be filming himself anyways.
His is one of those if you know situations.
Right.
He's not promoting it.
Yeah.
Right.
But and that's actually the beauty of it is that there's all kinds of different types of accounts out there. There's the accounts from people from the industry like me. There are people who have become bigger than me by just doing OnlyFans.
How many
They're-
inches bigger? I'm just kidding. Come on, you left it on the
I'm
table.
here all week. so
Yeah, you're stuck there all week until Madrid opens back up.
I'm literally here,
God.
actually, probably all month. But seriously, yeah. So like, there's just all kinds of different accounts and different people doing it, and I think that is the beauty of it. And as much as I want to be, I want a bigger piece of the pie. I mean, who doesn't in any career path,
Sure.
But
Yeah.
it is much better and more accessible and of a career path.
What do you think about when videos, and this is right before we go to break, what do you think about when videos pop up that you have like worked hard and paid everybody and then they're just like on a free site?
Oh yeah, I mean that of course upsets me, but
Yeah.
there's sometimes you could do something about it, sometimes you can't. I mean, it's a lot easier now with OnlyFans and all these fan sites to get it taken down. Before it was a little harder to make the argument, but now OnlyFans and Just for Fans and For My Fans, et cetera, they all have an interest in it coming down too. It's not just you, right?
Right.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Never thought about it that way.
Well, let's take a
Let's
break.
take a break and then we'll
When
get
we
right
come
back.
back, we'll all do 16 bars of a song selection.
I call Wicked. And we're back.
Good for you.
Thoughts?
Okay, a couple of other lines of questioning. Just
Well,
no thoughts. Don't let
let's just keep it
the
pumping.
wizard and I. Okay. What was the most surprising to you about like the porn industry and about making porn?
Oh man.
Like, did it start to feel like a regular job?
It did. Yeah. Absolutely.
It is a regular job.
It was very professional.
Well,
I think
I would say it's a very unique job, Meatball.
Oh.
I
Is
wasn't
that a
trying to say
candle?
it's not work. I was
Is that a
just saying
candle?
it is a unique job.
I like to keep candles in the house.
wait, that might be my friend's candle. Who makes that candle?
Matthew Dean Stewart.
Oh, no,
Musk?
that's not my friend's. No, it's not my friend's candle.
Musk.
He's got other fun scents like bathhouse, gray sweatpants,
Wait a
Cinnabon.
minute.
Gray sweatpants.
Hey, my friend, his name is
Uh-oh.
David. He's a comedian who lives out in Nebraska. He has
Oh.
a candle company.
That's crazy.
Yeah, with all this like similar concepts.
Uh-oh.
Anyway,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
to answer your question, I would say probably the most surprising thing was that it was extremely professional. So like going into a studio like Falcon/Raging Stallion, it was, so professional. There was like, you did your paperwork first, you did this. It was very, I don't know, just very organized and boundaries and nobody being inappropriate. And any inappropriate behavior was like, not tolerated. No drugs were tolerated, which is also, I love that part. because
Wow.
I think I was really worried about that, coming in as a sober person.
Yeah.
And all of my peeps in New York City where I lived at the time, I only had sober friends. And they were also like, be careful, because we've heard this, we've heard that. And then I found it to be not true at all. Now, in OnlyFans, you kind of have to set your boundaries in advance and make sure that the
Right.
people that you're working with are sober and stuff like that. And that's easy to do, But yeah,
Yeah.
studios were always professional, drug-free, all that stuff.
So, I want to talk about fan interaction.
Yeah.
And
How often are you just walking around getting recognized on the streets?
So when I lived in New York City all the time,
Absolutely.
when I go to very big gay cities like Madrid or Barcelona or I don't know, London or whatever, not big gay cities, but cities with big gay populations.
Right.
Then I would get recognized, especially if I'm in like the gay areas. But
Yeah.
outside of like those situations, I'm pretty anonymous, which I like.
Yeah.
like where I live now. Like, no, actually, I was recognized. I do get recognized where I live at the gym, and
Oh, of course.
people will send me DMs, but because homosexuality is illegal in Morocco, like people have to be super careful. So people are very like, I haven't done anything. I'm married, but we're open.
That's
so
not going to stop you.
What about when you get booked for a gig, not as a go-go dancer, but live sex on stage?
Yes.
Is that more nerve-wracking than just 3 people in the room because there's a whole crowd of people like pawing at you?
Oddly not, and I can't believe it. Like, okay, so don't forget, I loved, I was a musical theater queen, so I love being on stage.
Everyone was talking about that Fagin performance, honestly, to this day.
I love being on stage.
Got to pick a pocket or 2, boys. Sorry.
Yeah. So, so like I've been in front of like 3,000 Brazilians in a club, like taking my clothes off, and like
it doesn't faze you at all.
Doesn't faze. The only thing that creates anxiety is
when you have to memorize lines.
No, it's staying erect for the entire
Yeah, I was going to ask, because I'm sure you're not, are you using like...
You juice it?
So here's the thing. So in high anxiety performance situations, there's things that we in the industry use to help us.
Blue Chew.
Enhancements that help us stay erect for long periods of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
have you ever encountered one of those silicone pump dicks?
Yeah, but like I think like I like the way they look, but they don't. I mean, they just don't work, right?
They function in a different way.
Yeah,
they're meant to be more dead weight than anything else.
Yeah, and they don't stay hard for very long, do they? Like,
I think a lot of blood's got to get to. I mean, I don't know the science behind it, but I do know that they are never hard in the videos I watch.
Mm-hmm.
And what videos are those?
Well, okay, there's one guy who has one, and I'm just so interested. So I got on his OnlyFans, and like it's just like. He can't do anything with it. He just kind of swings it around and slaps it.
But I think that's the point, is they're meant to sort of like be so engorged that they can't do anything. I fucked a guy his was pumped with saline at the time.
Yeah.
And that was really interesting because I knew his dick was hard inside. It felt like a corn dog, but
like little pigs in a blanket.
Yes, it was like a bagel dog, like a pigs in a blanket, because you could see the tip, and the tip was regular size, and it was hard. But then there was the squishy exterior where you were like, but if I jerk this up, I just fucked his ass and let him do with the pump dick what he wanted.
Yeah, same. I've had those experiences.
Yeah.
So you have a YouTube show now that's called Just Oral.
Yeah.
And you're now also doing Drag Race reviews, and you interview people.
So and I have to make sure I get all my plugs in. So are we jumping to plugs, or are we just switching?
Did you have hair plugs?
No, we're not jumping to plugs. We're interviewing you about your passion project, your YouTube channel.
Yeah, no, because it's linked to kind of a plug. So
okay, we'll plug away. Tell us about what you're up to.
I don't want it to be the end already. I'm having so much fun.
You don't have to plug only at the end.
Okay.
If there's anything you've learned from your long time in the film career,
you
could be plugging all the whole way through.
All right.
Dipper would like to be a fluffer on your next film.
He'd have to break my jaw first. Some days I feel like a trooper, but other days I'm getting smacked in the head and someone's yelling teeth because it can only open so far.
You do have a small mouth.
I do not like blowjobs, and people want to.
All they want to do is suck your dick, and I bet they get barely down your dick.
And it's mainly the teeth issue. I'm just it's just never enjoyable for me.
Now, have you ever gone with someone who's got dentures?
Oh yeah, pop out,
pop those little teeth out, get that glug.
That would be the perfect blowjob match.
What if this was when I revealed I had dentures? What if I said that and it just popped them out? It was just like. I'm on my way.
Speaking of blowjobs and oral, let's get back to your show.
Oh, right.
Just oral.
Okay, so it's not drag reviews anymore, and this is what happened. So in the spring, we tested it. Right, we had a few guests, and we tested a few different types of formats: sex topics, non-sex topics. We did a giant pride episode, which had 3 guests, and we found that people don't want anything from me unless I talk about sex.
Oh, that's sad.
So over the summer, while we were gearing up for the new season, we decided, hey, let's do the All-Star recap once a week, just to fill in space, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Viewership plummeted.
No.
I would have 100 viewers a week, right?
But you love Drag Race, don't
I
you?
love drag, but people don't want me fucking talking about drag.
We want you to talk about drag.
I'm just kidding.
Right?
Have you ever been in drag?
You're a drag queen?
One time I was okay.
Do you want to?
One time I was in drag. Yeah, my last year of law school, I was high on
ketamine, because you were in drag. That's what.
What's it called?
No.
Acid.
Oh, acid.
Water acid. So I was tripping on acid in drag. And
Listen, I can tell you from firsthand, that's no
it was
good.
a bad trip. It was a bad trip. My
Were you in
mascara
heels?
started running down my face. I was good in heels. So on my 30th birthday, I had a high heel party, and everybody just had to wear heels. You wore your street clothes, but you had to wear heels to the party.
Oh, I love that.
Very fun. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I don't have any heels, but I enjoyed wearing them at the time. But anyway, yeah, it was a bad acid trip in drag. So just oral with Rocco Steele. Now we are taking a break for the holidays. New season starts February. We air last Friday of every month. Strictly sex topics now.
I watched the episode you did with, oh my gosh, I'm going to forget his name. The
Ryan?
Irishman.
Paul McNulty,
Scottish
guy.
man. And then Ryan did a little guest cameo. You did a whole episode on fisting.
Fisting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know
I
if
watched
you
the
know.
one with Romeo Davis because he's my fave.
He's a cutie.
Yeah.
Last year for Thanksgiving, not a few months ago, but the previous year, we did a special live stream with Ryan called Fist Giving, in which he got fisted live on a Zoom call.
Oh my God.
And we watched, and he gave a tutorial, and then we played games with him. We did rock, paper, scissors inside. And
we were like, what's he holding up?
Oh my God. That is brilliant.
Yeah,
No,
we
I
had
had no
a lot of
idea.
fun with Ryan.
The best part about it is that I was also being recorded while that was happening for this Yahoo News article. So I had a room full of straight people watching me watch someone
whole
get fisted.
camera crew did a day in the life of Meatball being a drag queen, and she was like, "Oh yeah, tonight I'm doing a live stream for my podcast." Meanwhile, it's a fully pornographic fisting live stream, and all these people were like,
They all literally had to leave the room. They were like, I can't watch this.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was.
But you also
Ryan,
had Trinity the Tuck on, who is also one of my favorite queens of color.
Oh,
How was that?
Stop, Meatball.
She Devil by Night.
What?
He
Nothing.
doesn't know
Was she
about
fun?
it.
What did I miss?
She may or may not have. I don't gotta drag you down
You
with
don't.
me.
Don't
Let's
move
move forward.
Move forward.
Yeah. I love Trinity. Oh my gosh. That was it was just a highlight of my life to have her on my show.
So, what was the inspiration for starting the YouTube channel? Because you've been I've been a film star essentially for nearly a decade, but I don't talk.
I love I'm a ham. I love an audience. But also I was doing this thing on my OnlyFans called Rocco Talk. And every so often, it wasn't scheduled or anything, I would just get on and talk about what's going on in my life, what events are coming up, what cities I'm going to be in, stuff like that. And people loved it, and they liked hearing me talk. So people kept asking for more of it. And then during COVID, I did a couple things where I had a contest where fans won a contest and they could interview me on Zoom. And then I would air the Zoom episode as a Rocco Talk episode. So that was just kind of an extension of Rocco Talk, I think. I think I wanted to make it more official. And the plug I was trying to get in was I have a lube, called Ride Rocco, and it's created by Ride Body Works, and they sponsor Just Oral with Rocco Steele.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. And
so where can people get that lube?
So
frantically searching for myself.
Yeah, it comes in a silicone and a water base. It really is like premium quality lube. My whole like motto, the branding of it is that like I need a lube that will stay the course with me. Like I can't keep stopping and relubing up my partner and stuff like that. So I searched out for a lube that was, the gold standard of lube in my eyes. And I went to a show out in LA and met with different people. And I met this lube company, and they were the ones that had the lube that I wanted. So anyway, it's Ride Body Works. The name of the lube is Ride Rocco. You can go to riderocco.com and find the lube. And yes, they sponsor, Ride Body Works sponsors Just Oral with Rocco Steele. And that's how it all came to fruition. Like,
that's so cool.
Yeah, their marketing team got behind it, and they helped me produce it and edit it and market it.
So, okay, so you have your underwear line. You have your pornographic website, My 10 Inches. You got Ride Rocco Lube. You have your fan sites. How are you doing all this, and you're just like one person?
I'm a one-man show.
That's insane to me.
But I'm not doing it.
I can't even get out of bed to write a fucking paragraph email.
Yeah, but I could be doing it so much better. Like, I really should have I have different people doing different things for me. So like for the 10-7 underwear, which by the way, right now we're working on the new swimwear collection for 2021. Like my whole hotel room right now is fabric swatches and swimwear all over my bed right now.
Oh, yeah. You got any thongs? You
want to model it?
Like a thong.
No, but I want to show you this. Oh, you can't see this. You can't see this. But this is one of the new styles. It's a mesh. It's a power mesh, but in the back.
Oh my God.
So it's
that's full ass out.
Yeah, it's like peekaboo in the back, but then there's like a mesh over the top too. So it's super cute.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so
that's adorable.
Yeah, I like to show the back off.
Yeah,
you want to show a little cake.
yeah. And then we're gonna do one with lace. We're doing a whole lace line. It's gonna be
great.
Cute. Yeah,
Dipper would love all of it.
Yeah, yes. I love a little.
I will send you stuff. I will send you stuff. Seriously.
Peekaboo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna take our last break and get into our final segment.
Okay.
But I do want to know: do you have 2022 aspirations to do some bottoming?
No.
No.
So you're never you're only a
very dare you.
Ride Rocco, not Rocco rides.
Exactly.
Well, thought I'd ask. All right, we'll be right back.
Fair enough.
Okay, we are back. And our final segment, even though we've been doing a lot of what are you getting in the
I'm
the
getting
vibe?
ready because I gotta scream it.
Oh yeah. Our final segment, even though we've been doing a lot of it already this episode, is a segment we like to call
Fuck Talk! And I'd like to start this segment with something I said on the last podcast.
Well, why don't you tell Rocco what the segment is?
Yeah, I didn't understand what it was.
Rocco?
Talk.
Fuck Talk. So this is the segment where you get to tell a fun or interesting sex story, usually funny or uncomfortable, about something that happened to you in your past, present, or maybe something that's going to happen in the future. This one I'd like to discuss. Last week on our podcast, we talked. Did you see the thing about the guy who took 75 loads in his hotel room?
It was a gentleman who was hosting a cum dump in LA. He posted the hotel, the room number, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
He's a marathon cum dump, and he took 75 loads, and it really got viral on Twitter. A bunch of people were talking about it.
So
and
did we probably.
There were so many people who were sort of shocked at that behavior, and a lot of people who are sort of aware of cum dumps and like BBRT and posting and ass up, whatever. Everyone was like, girl, this has been going on. What are you talking about?
Well, one of our listeners was there.
Oh, at the party.
At the thing.
At the room.
And there were some questions that I asked last week that were answered via Twitter. I believe I was like, so what happens? Someone just walks in and then you all like it's one at a time or whatever. And they told me, no, when they were there was 3 other people in the room, 2 of which had already dumped a load and were standing in the back just kind of jerking it, getting ready to dump another load. Mm-hmm. And there was apparently sometimes more bottoms arrive and kind of just aren't on camera but are taking loads in the corner.
Yeah, greedy bottoms who show up to take someone else's work.
Then I think I said,
someone
what
else
does
set
everyone
up that
do?
Come to party. And those greedy bottoms are like, I'll show up, and if there's a line, I'll get my own.
Oh my God. Well,
pump.
Resourceful queens.
And I think I mentioned, like, what is everyone in like dead silence or is there talking? And it really depends. There's whispers in the corner. Sometimes the bottom needs to take a break. Things like this happen. I thought it was just literally like in, out, like a line around the block.
Is this the guy with the number thing on the wall?
No, that's Ryan Cummings.
Ryan Cummings, right.
I don't know him.
Meatball, you gotta really explore the internet a little more.
Yeah,
you know, I'm only on there to talk to my fans and then get off.
Ryan's
and then I
been
turn
around
off the
forever.
internet.
He's like the original cum dumper.
Oh, really?
Dumpy.
What about Dawson? He had that 50 load
Dawson.
weekend.
Yeah, I don't know who came first.
Yeah, well, apparently now 50 schmifty compared to 75, 80, and
75 one day.
Yeah, exactly.
Or my word.
Well, I have a story that happened to me recently that I can share in Fuck Talk while you think of one. Maybe Rocco. Meatball often doesn't share at this point because she has a life partner and doesn't stray from the marriage. But I fucked a guy in his hotel room this weekend. And there
were 75 loads in them.
There were 75 loads. It was sloppy. It was frothy. It was splattered the walls. It was a Jackson Pollock when I was done with it. No. We were messaging early in the morning. It was like 8 in the morning. And so, of course, my immediate thought is, have you been up all night? Is this sort of like you're trying to get your last little moment before you pass out, or what's the deal? Because to be up and cleaned out and ready to get fucked at 8 in the morning, you know, what's going on?
Yeah.
So from our conversation, I realized that, he was up early and he had to go to work and he was just looking to get fucked. And I was like, okay. So I go to the hotel room. He's texting me, please hurry. I have a 9:00 meeting that I have to, do. And I'm thinking, it's a Zoom call. That'll be fine. I get there at 8:30. We have sex. Very hot sex. One thing that I hate is when you're fucking someone and then the headboard starts slamming against the wall. I despise that sound because I'm very considerate of the people around me. And I'm thinking, it's 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
We're at a hotel.
Yes.
So I'm like fucking him, and then it gets like a little aggressive and the pounding starts, and then I stop. And I'm like, ugh. And I even said to him, I was
like, the pounding from the neighbor?
No, the pounding of the headboard. I stop it because I hate that sound. And I'm like, can we move the bed off the thing? Like, whatever. He tries, it doesn't work. And then this loud fucking fist pounding against the door comes. And I'm like, oh, God, the neighbors are pissed off. So I sort of fuck him the other way on the bed so it doesn't, finish, whatever.
Yeah.
It was very hot. And then he's like, grabs his phone and he goes, okay, I have a few minutes, and we're talking. And he's like, hey, I really would like to get your number. I just moved down here. Like, maybe we could get together again. And we exchanged numbers because it was a very positive interaction overall. And then I'm getting dressed. He's full nude and knock, knock, knock on the hotel room door. And I'm thinking, is that like the management? Like maybe they called down. Like, what are we going to do? Fuck. And he looks at the people and he goes, oh, that's my coworker. And I'm like, coworker, you said you had a meeting. And meanwhile, I had clocked the hotel room. He was living in the hotel room because he had just gotten to town and he's like getting ready to get an apartment. I saw a massage table in the corner, so I assume he's doing like erotic massage out of his hotel room. And then I'm like, is this a fucking client? That you have a 9 a.m. client, which is why you're cleaned out at 8 in the morning, but you wanted to get fucked before your client came over. Right. And I'm like, all for that, but this was cutting it close on the timing, sir.
That's how you time things.
So
why are you coming for his schedule?
So he scurries and gets in the clothes, and he opens up the door, and it's like an older gentleman, like standing there wearing a mask, sort of like, oh, hello, like very kind.
Yeah.
And he looked at me and he was like, someone is just leaving. And the guy was like, okay. And as I walk out, he goes, thank you for dropping off that computer. And without a beat, I turn around and say, yeah, let me know if you have any issues logging in. And I just walked out of the room.
Bitch.
And I was like, I'm not trying to fuck his flow up.
And that's why you took those improv classes.
There it
that
is.
moment right there.
But then I'm like, what if this man lays on the massage table and he starts playing with your butt and my cum is just like dripping out of your ass?
Maybe he's a top. Oh, huh. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. I am not.
You're not into cummy holes?
I'm not.
You like to be single use.
In the moment, no. If I'm there with other tops and it's in the moment, fine. But I don't want your fishy smelling hole like 2 hours after. You know how like the cum turns, it smells because it's like protein, so it turns bad. And it starts to smell like, it starts to smell like
gentlemen,
fish.
Scientist Rocco Steele.
Yeah. Thank you.
That just, oh my God.
No, it starts to smell.
I see it. It's coming.
It smells. It smells.
No, but that
like
reminded
fish.
me of one time this guy fucked me bareback, and then like when I was leaving, he was like, "Hold it in. I'm gonna check in tomorrow, and I hope you still have it." And I was like, "Yeah, baby, I'm definitely gonna hold on to it." Literally on the way back home, I like stopped off at a hotel restroom.
You sneezed.
And like got it out and like went home. And the next day he texted me and he was like, "You still holding it?" I was like, "Yes, absolutely." It's still in there. Anyway,
I like the queens that like freeze them like in ice cube trays and stuff.
Devil's dick
when you freeze it in a
Is that what
condom.
that is?
Well, you freeze it in a popsicle shape, or you freeze it in a condom, so you make it big enough to fuck yourself with it as it melts.
Yeah, I mean,
too many flavors.
Too much.
I know I don't like
it's
a frozen
buffet.
protein. I like to get my meat fresh. You know.
Yeah, I like a fresh hole. Like, you know.
Yeah, a fresh hole. So to end our
This has
episode
gone
here,
off
do
the
you
rails.
want to participate in do you have a fuck talk story?
I mean,
non-porn, like non-performance, like real life sexual encounter.
It's a poop story though.
We get
Love
those
it.
a lot.
Bring it on.
Okay, so I have been trying for years to get a gig at Hard on London, right? It's a sex club in London. It's a sex party like once a month. It's been going on for years, hugely successful. I've been trying to like the promoter has been trying to get me for years. I've been trying to like sync my calendar with hers so it would work and everything. Finally 2 years ago, I book it. It's like 2 years ago, last May, and the show is like you do a live sex show with another.
Ooh.
So
do you get to pick or do they assign?
No, they like. I think it might have been a group. Like the promoters, like, what do you think of this guy? What's that guy's name? Jonathan or John? He's a
Van Ness.
No,
Jonathan Van Ness.
I love him.
Yeah,
he's fun.
Yeah. So no, it was John. His name's John. God, why can't I think of his name?
Johnny Rabbit?
Huge bottom. No. Huge bottom in UK. Look him up. Google him.
Huge bottom
UK.
Like he's
Johnny.
like the number one, like the biggest bottom right now in like the most popular bottom in London. John something. God, why can't I think of his name? Anyway,
Johnny Griffin?
No. So he and I did a show, and then
John Despy?
No. So the second part of the show is he leaves the stage, And then for the next half hour, I bring up people from the audience and fuck them live on stage. That's the hard-on show. Like, that's how it always is.
Audience participation.
Audience participation. So John,
Sims?
last name, fill in the blank. No, God. You know, I'll text you after
John
this is all over.
Thomas.
That'll come to me. John Thomas.
That was fast.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because it's a synonym for your dick. You're John Thomas.
Is it really?
Oh.
Yeah.
I think.
All right. So,
yeah. But anyway,
John
he's lovely.
You fucked John Thomas on stage for
on stage,
an hour.
I wish, maybe like 15 minutes.
Okay.
Lovely, great performer, no issues. Okay. Clean teen. She was a clean teen. So,
Oh no.
Are you saying teen?
teen. Not
No,
literally.
don't say
It's a
teen.
line. It's a
She was
line from
like Roxanne,
it's a
it was
line from
Roxanne.
Hairspray or something.
Oh,
she's
God.
A clean
It's
teen.
a
I don't
line
know.
from Hairspray. Okay.
I don't know. I got it from somewhere. Anyway, so then it's time for the second part of the show. I asked for volunteers. The first volunteer comes up.
Are you picking the volunteers?
No, I think I can't remember. I was like, any volunteers, and somebody raises their hands and they jump up on stage. I start fucking him, and about a minute in, I'm like,
No.
and I look down, and it's dark, right? Because it's a sex club and flashing lights, and I'm like, I am having a hard time telling, but my nose doesn't lie. And I'm like, we've got a problem here. I reached over and I whispered in his ear. I'm like, we got to stop. You got to clean up. So I pull out. My handler, who was like the promoter's assistant, is off stage, and I'm like, I need some paper towels. I'm standing on stage with like Nutella on my penis. Okay, so like,
The old Ray Latrey special.
I'm
my
like
God.
standing there on stage. Okay, so the guy brings the paper towels. I wipe myself off, like just with dry paper towels, but I can't go
No.
anywhere because the show is still going on. Another guy jumps up on stage. This guy takes my dick and sticks it in his mouth. And I'm like, excuse me, did you just see what? Were you just at my show? Did you just see what happened?
Oh my God.
He was like, this is my moment.
Yeah, so sticks in his mouth and then turns around and then I stick it in his ass and I'm fucking him. Same thing. I'm like, pull my dick out, dirty. Paper towels, please. The guy hands me the paper towels. The guy, the bottom walks off the stage. I'm telling you, wipe off my
Baby
dick.
wipe.
I know, but they did. It was like a roll of paper towels from the bathroom, you know, like the brown.
Oh yeah. The brown ones that don't
The brown
absorb
ones.
anything.
Yeah, good choice. So finally I stand on stage. I'm like, okay, guys, I
Who's
need
ready?
somebody who is prepared to do a live show. So like I made the announcement. I'm like, please, I need somebody who has thoroughly cleaned out for this. Like I was like, I'm not messing around anymore.
Yeah, they
I
messed
just-
around
that's
too
crazy.
much on you.
You know-
I've just spent, yeah. So finally, some guy comes up. He was perfectly clean. We finished out the show. No issues. But yeah, that's my poop performance story.
That's insane.
Wow.
Yeah. You asked me for a non-performance story. Sorry. That
No,
was-
that's
well,
fine.
That was
That's a
non-porn.
wild
That was
story.
more of a live club show, which we love.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
is so wild.
Yeah.
I just feel like, I'm sure
You
those
took me all over the place with that one because I
Well-
did almost vomit.
and I'm sure those volunteers were like, hey, this is my moment. I don't care. Like, let's
were-
go for
There
it.
was no,
But
look, yeah.
Don't you want to be prepared?
Yeah. And like, here's the funny thing. When they got off the stage, they didn't run off into the bathroom. They just stood by the stage, like smiling, like they were clueless what just happened.
And they were like,
or
maybe I'll
didn't
get a
care.
photo with him after.
I think they did it on purpose. I think they gave you the poo treatment.
Yeah, and I'm
Also-
not here to shame, because let me just say
No,
for the
let's
record,
shame them. How
No.
dare you?
because I will get tweets from people who are like, you're so mean, you're shaming bottoms, blah blah blah. But the truth is, like, the human body is the human body. It does what it wants to do. I get it.
Right.
And look, when I'm with a partner, I'm so sensitive to it. It happens a lot with me. And it's
Yeah, you're really
I'm very
scraping the
sensitive.
walls.
Yeah, and I'm very compassionate. But come on, when it's a live show and you're going live on stage,
That's
You know.
when you don't risk it. And that reminds me of one time me and my friends had to see CBC. We were all sharing a hotel, but they had one of those douches that you like hang in the shower, and it like
the bag.
It's a
The
bag
bag.
you hang up on the shower head, and then you like lay down in the bathtub,
Not
and
lay
you like
down.
clean it out.
I don't know
And they
that
were
you
like,
need to
"I'm not
lay
having
down."
breakfast or lunch today. I'm getting cleaned out, and I'm going to spend my day there." Like they had a plan in place
Whoa. Yeah.
to spend the day just getting railed, and then
I
they
love
were
it.
like, "Let's have a light dinner." I was like, "I'm sorry, I'm gonna eat this bag of chips. I don't care." Anyway, that's that on
You know,
that. Dipper,
All right.
you got
Well,
any poop on your fist? Oh, wow. We've made it to the end of the show. You're so fun.
Thank you. You guys are fun too. I could literally just keep talking forever.
But I
Well,
could keep watching you talk.
if you
Yeah, I
if
love
you
a
want
mustache.
to hear Rocco's talk more, you should check out Just Oral, which is on YouTube, coming back in February. Catch up on the old episodes, which are all up and available right
There's
now.
a Hunter Harden episode.
There is a Hunter
Oh,
Harden
that's
Our
a
good
cute
friend.
episode.
He's
That is
great.
did you see that? He does.
Yeah.
We do a dance contest.
I watched that one, the Romeo Davis one, and then the Drew Dixon one. Because those
Yeah,
are three
Drew
people that
Dixon-
I...
Drew Dixon is so
And
fucking
Drew
funny.
Dixon is an insane person. I didn't know it.
Oh my god. Yeah, he's like. Have you had him on?
No, but we should.
He's amazing. He will carry the show. Like he'll just
Yeah.
like keep talking and have you in
Oh, 'cause
stitches
we
the
can?
whole show.
I'm just kidding.
Wow. Thanks for dragging us.
Wow.
Wow.
I was scraping
Rocco.
these walls too. All right. Well, listen. Thanks so much for listening to Sloppy
Oh, my God.
Seconds. You can follow us on Instagram at SloppyPod. You can send us an email to sloppysecondspod@gmail.com or call in with your fuck talk story too.
213-536-9180. Our Instagrams are Big Dipper Jelly and Spiciest Meatball, and our Twitters are Fat Drag Meatball and Big Dipper Jelly. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't ever miss an episode, which come out every Tuesday and Friday.
Where can people follow you on on social media, Rocco?
Twitter is Rocco Steele NYC. Instagram I got shut down, so I have a new account. It's at Steal Your Daddy. Steal Your Daddy.
Ooh, good for you.
Ooh.
You like
Yeah.
steel cut oats? Part of your diet?
But with an E.
No,
Oh,
that's
okay.
Steal with an
E-E-L-E.
L-E.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
And yeah. That's
Wait,
about
I
it.
meant to ask you when we started the porn conversation. We are ending, people, I promise you.
They
Where
love
did the
it.
name come from?
What, my 10 inches?
No, Rocco Steele.
Oh.
We went over that.
She's pretty.
I-
She's pretty. Okay, so I'll make this really quick. I'm half Italian. My dad is all Italian. Growing up, I wanted to be like all my Italian cousins. They all had great Italian names. And I didn't. I had a very American name that my mom gave me. Thanks a lot. No, I'm kidding. So when it came time to pick my name, I love Rocco. Like, I just love the name Rocco. I always have. And like when Madonna named her son Rocco, I was like, oh, I love that name. So that was my name. Yeah. And my last name was going to be Romano, Rocco Romano.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cheesy.
But at the very last minute, Boomer Banks and I were
Friend of the pod.
workshopping the name, and we decided on Steele. So Boomer Banks helped me come up with.
We love boomers.
We
name
do.
Steele.
She bottoms.
Boom, boom.
Yes, she do. Yes, she do.
Well, thank you so much for
Thank
being
you so much
here.
for coming.
Thank you.
God, I hope I get it.
I hope I get it.
How many people does he need?
Ah!
Little vocal. Okay, goodbye.
Oh my
Bye.
Goodbye.
Doodle-doo-doo forever dog.
To listen to Sloppy Seconds ad-free and one day early, sign up for Forever Dog Plus at foreverdogpodcast.com/plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball.
Music, editing, and sound design by William Pitts.
Executive produced by Willem Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Big Dipper, Joe Cilio, Brett Boehm, and Alex Ramsey.
Our artwork was drawn by Christian Cimarroni.
And our theme song was written by Mike Malarkey.